This is the official list of matches that we will be having in WWE 2K24's 40 Years of WrestleMania showcase. And first of all, it looks a little short, don't you think? It's only 21 matches, and there's about 20 years worth of WrestleMania that's not in this. The first issue, obviously, is that in a showcase that represents 40 years of WrestleMania, it has less matches than the game that had 30 years of WrestleMania. How does that make any sense? And I don't want any idiot out there saying, but game development's a lot harder now. No, it's not an excuse at all, because we all know 2K24 is literally just going to be 2K23 with new match types. Just like 2K23 was 2K22 with new match types. This is honestly really awful to see. I've already got the game pre-ordered. It's a good thing I don't buy these games for the showcase, isn't it? But I think this game is going down a path that I just don't want to follow anymore. They've already gutted universe mode, and now they're even gutting showcase. It's cool that there are some really good matches here, but for one, and the first thing we have to address, it's 40 years of WrestleMania. Why is there no match from WrestleMania 1? That was the first WrestleMania, obviously. Why is that not here? Why on earth is there only 2 Undertaker matches? And check this. Why is there absolutely no Triple H matches, bro? Why? In a WrestleMania showcase, you've not got one single Triple H match. Even if you wanted to only have one, where is Triple H versus The Undertaker with Shawn Michaels as special guest referee? I'm sorry, but that is universally agreed upon. That is one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. No, scratch that. One of the greatest wrestling matches, period, bro. Why is that not here? Who cares about Bianca Belair versus Asuka? No disrespect towards Bianca, but if you're only going to have 21 WrestleMania matches, you should be featuring the best. You should be featuring the best, bro. Why is there only one John Cena match? I like that it's the Firefly Funhouse match. I'm excited to see that. But why is there only one John Cena match here? Where's John Cena versus The Rock? You're telling me that's not worth being in a WrestleMania showcase? What the hell? I don't get it. I genuinely do not understand. I will say this, though. It's cool to see Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins from WrestleMania 31. That's a match that gets quite forgotten about a lot, other than, it's that match where Randy Orton did that RKO. Like, if he didn't do that, that match would be largely forgettable. So I'm glad that's here. I really am. I'm glad we've got Steve Austin versus Bret Hart. Steve Austin versus The Rock from WrestleMania 17. But what's Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens doing here? Like, don't get me wrong, it's going to be fun. But again, it's the point I said earlier. If you're going to only have 21 matches, you should be choosing the best, bro. You should be choosing the best. And there's none of that here. Where's Jake the Snake Roberts? That's a personal favourite of mine, personally. Where is Kane? Why is Kane not here? I'll tell you where all these missing superstars are in future fucking showcases. They're going to be in the next game, where it'll be a Triple H showcase, or 2 years. In 2 years' time, it'll be an Undertaker showcase, or they'll swap them around or whatever. There's no excuse to only have 2 Undertaker matches here. I'm glad that it's the WrestleMania 25 match with Shawn. But why is there no Triple H matches? Why is there no Mick Foley, bro? Where's Edge? Where's Edge, bro? What about Sting? WrestleMania 31. That was a pretty iconic match to see. It was the wrong winner, mind you, but it was an iconic match. Why is Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar on here twice? I get it for the WrestleMania 31 one. That is iconic. I'm really excited to see the Seth Rollins cash-in. in a showcase mode. But who cares about Roman Reigns versus Lesnar WrestleMania 38 when you could have had Undertaker versus Triple H? When you could have had just anything, bro, anything else instead of the same match virtually twice. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. I understand why that's there, but he loses there. You know, he's the cover star, but he loses in that match. What is the point? Why are you ending the showcase off on a low, bro? This is so bad. This is honestly this is the most disappointing showcase ever. And I have been so, like, bored with showcase in the past few years. I have not played one fully since the Austin showcase, because I don't care about Daniel Bryan because that's too recent. Rey Mysterio, look, I understand a lot of people like Rey Mysterio, but I was never the biggest fan of him to begin with. He's iconic, sure, but even as a kid, I wasn't really too big on Mysterio. Just as a kid, I was more of I grew up during the Ruthless Aggression era, so I was more of a John Cena fan, an Edge fan, an Undertaker fan, you know, and later on, before I stopped watching WWE, a Zack Ryder fan, you know. I'd never really cared about Rey Mysterio all that much. I was a Randy Orton fan as well. There's so many missing, not just missing WrestleManias, but missing iconic superstars, whereas some are on there multiple times. I would sacrifice one of the Austin matches for, you know, no, I don't care if there's some superstars there multiple times. The issue here is that they've chosen 21 matches, and a lot of them are from the last 5 years, bro. You know? I understand why Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte are there. That's cool. Austin versus Owens shouldn't be there compared to matches that aren't on there. Reigns versus Lesnar, I've spoken on that already. Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, the one where Ripley wins, that belongs there. I'm good with that. Belair versus Asuka, I don't even remember that match. You know, I know it was last year, and I don't remember it. It doesn't belong here as opposed to other matches that could have been here. And I understand they'd want to put more female matches in because there's barely any here, so I guess you could give them the benefit of the doubt there. Like, I don't doubt Belair versus Asuka was a good match because, you know, they're two amazing superstars, but you have to put this into perspective, you know? Why on earth are some of these matches missing? It just does not make any sense at all. Not at all. That's all I've got to say. I'm looking forward to playing the game, but the more we hear about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is probably going to be my last WWE game that I buy for the foreseeable future. I've already discussed it with my friends, fellow YouTubers as well. Just, yeah, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. And instead of, you know, telling me to finish the story, yeah, I am actually finishing the story. This is it. My story with these WWE games are coming to an end. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of how lazy visual concepts in 2K are, you know? It's worse than ever. My Rise, once you've completed that, there's no point going back through it because it all ends the same way anyway. You've just got different avenues of doing it. Universe mode has been gutted. Showcase mode has now been gutted. GM mode is mid. And the control scheme is not better than it was before. I'm just going to go back to 2K17 after this game. I'll experience this game as much as possible. I'll try to put as much time into it as I can. I'll play both My Rises for you guys on the channel. I'll try and do more than one GM mode video. I'll try and give Universe mode a chance. But in terms of visual concepts, WWE games, I think I'm done with this one. You know, that's it. This, like I said, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. And the story is finished.